Well, welcome back to Henderson Settlement and the award-winning Big Show. Man, this is we are live and just you talking about top of the game today. I hope you people out there, not many of you have logged on yet, but whether you come on here in a few minutes or whether you watch this a little later on Facebook or YouTube channel, man, be prepared today. You better make sure you got your shoes strapped up good and tight, your belt cinched in good, because it's big today.
Whoa.
Big. That's right. So let's go and talk about. We got a lot of things going on here today, Mike. We got a pretty big crowd in the room today. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. Let me take my shoes off. Finish counting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people, not counting me and you.
Oh my goodness.
That's big. Blue. And blue back there. Blue's pretty wound up. He's a little nervous.
It's a big crowd.
It's a big crowd. He's not used to such a big crowd. He gets kind of nervous when that starts happening.
Yeah.
But we'll kind of keep him in line back there. But let's talk about who's here this week for work camp and doing a lot of things.
What's with those glasses?
Those are only for effect.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to make the wonderful people out there think, oh man, he's
smart.
He's pretty smart, that boy. Yeah.
Educated.
And once they watch the show for about 2 or 3 minutes, they say, no, I was wrong about that. He's not as smart as we hoped he would. Anyway, so we got Christ UMC from Lafayette, Indiana here this week. Woohoo! There's about 13 of those good folks. We've got DB Works from Lafayette, Indiana.
Woohoo!
Man, oh man.
We're here.
And there's about 5 of those good the First United Methodist Church from Springfield, Illinois. And it looks like there's around 8 of those folks here this week, and they've been coming for a long time. Grace Episcopal Church from Madison, New Jersey. Wow.
Long ways.
That's a long ways.
You know where that is?
That's north of here.
Someplace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Okay.
Somebody come in one time and said, I'm from Jersey. And I said, well, you don't look like a cow. That's bad. Going to be a long
typical joke for you.
Going to be a long show back there, Blue. Lock in back there. But yeah, it's a typical joke, Mike. You know me too good. And then we got Gull Lake UMC from Richmond, Michigan.
That's right.
You familiar with that place?
I am.
We'll talk more about that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get too carried away.
Well, I found that too.
Yeah. And you've got 18 of those folks, right?
That's right.
Wow.
Big crowd.
Pleasant Grove UMC from Benton, Kentucky. Woo! Kentucky. Yeah. It's makes like 3 or 4 weeks in a row we've had a group from Kentucky.
That's great.
That's pretty unusual.
Work camp groups and basketball team.
Basketball team. I mean, go together like peanut butter and jelly.
There we go.
You can't beat that.
That's right.
Yeah, ham and cheese.
There we go.
That's right.
Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry's. I don't know a Ben. I'm trying to think of a Ben. I do know a Ben, actually. And then we got the Sower Group from Newark, Ohio. They're in the house building crew, and they've got roughly about 16 of those folks. And then we got St Pauls UMC from Findlay, Ohio. She's not quite as excited about her group as the rest of the crowd was.
She forgot.
Yeah, we're here. But, I'm here. The rest of them, they're out there working. I'm sitting in the air conditioning. That's okay. I'm kind of enjoying this a little. Gotta go to the next page. My grandmother used to be all the time when I was a boy growing up. Yeah, I'd go to my grandma's house, you know, and she would be like counting paper or money or something like that. And I always think, man, why's she licking her thumb for? Does her thumb taste good or something? Then I realized now I know why.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got Trinity UMC youth group from Van Wert, Ohio, and there's 20 of those people, 20 of them doing good things. And then she goes switch hands.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just saying I'm just not a one thumb licker.
Wow.
I'm both.
I'm impressed.
But you should be.
You're from Kentucky.
I am. Us Kentucky boys. Yeah.
Yes.
And then we've got out at the White Oak facility down in Tennessee. We've got the First United Methodist Church from Cumming, Georgia, and there are about 20 of those folks. So a lot of people around this week. Next week we got another big week, about 160 or so here next week. So a lot of things going on, and we're really thrilled to have all these wonderful folks here on work camp as always. And I'm really excited today. Here, putting it in my pocket. See,
It's gone.
That's my secret right there.
Okay.
I gotta have that. Without that, people ask me a question, I can't answer anything.
Yeah.
I'm back to making stuff up.
You always do.
Yeah. So anyway, this is many of you out there, perhaps especially if you're local and you recognize Mike Tupper, and Mike was here at the Henderson Settlement Frakes area. He was pastor next door for how long, Mike?
5 years.
5 years. So he and his wife Lori came and really integrated themselves into the community real well and got to know a lot of folks. And just back down a few weeks ago, some people she taught in school and whatnot, and met with them. And once they graduated high school, so that was a really great thing. That was a really great thing. Yeah. So I hope I didn't get a chance to even talk to her. I don't think when she's in, but I saw her down there.
That's right.
Set up to meet
meeting the kids she had taught back in first grade that are now graduated from high school, and had so many of them heading off to college, and she's just so proud of them.
Yeah, that was an amazing thing. I mean, she made that promise to them.
That's right.
And followed through on it.
That's right.
She's back up in Michigan,
that's right.
Man, that was fantastic.
That's right.
So, so you were here for 5 years,
That's right.
and then went back and you're in Michigan and pastoring the church. Now, since you've been gone, have you been at the Gull Lake Church that full time, or were you at a different church?
So I was at a different church for 5 years, and took a gap year, and now I've been at this Gull Lake Church for the last year.
Yeah.
And this particular church has been down here just a lot of years. They just year after year. This is just really dear to their hearts and important to them, and just have had some wonderful experiences helping folks out here.
Yeah, Gull Lake, you're correct. Absolutely. I'm glad you mentioned that. They have a long history with supporting us through work camp and in other ways, but certainly sending work teams. Now,
That's right.
Now, before we go any further, I noticed, Mike, see, you unlike some guests that we have today and in other times, they know how to dress appropriately.
Right. Yeah.
Look at that right there.
There we go.
University of Kentucky shirt.
There we go.
See, you may move here for just a little while,
Well,
5 years or so. But leave, and once it's in your blood,
it's
in your blood.
That's right.
You got to have it.
You got to follow that team.
You got to.
With the basketball team's the best in the nation.
I appreciate that, Mike. Oh, well, of course.
They just haven't won it yet, but
not,
for a while.
Yes.
For a while.
Yeah, this is the year, though.
This is it.
This is it. Well, they're stacked this year. It's going to be a good year.
Good.
Nice. So now, man, we about got off on a tangent. Sure did. So your group is here this week. There's about 18 of you.
That's right.
Now, is that like all adults, or is it adults and some youth? Or
about half and half. So we got 10 adults and 8 youth, and both are having a great experience. It used to be that youth would go off someplace else and do a trip, and the adults would go over, say to Henderson or whatever.
Yeah.
Henderson Settlement, but they're working together this year.
Yeah, that's
having
great.
a good time.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So, tell me just some a few of the things that you're doing this week.
Well, so like one of the things we had, actually it was a project we didn't anticipate, but we're getting to build actually someone's house. They've been living down on their luck, and things have been bad for them, and they're living in conditions that house that really not much shelter there.
Yeah.
And so we're actually building him a house, and he's got a job back 6 months ago, and working steady and doing hard working guy, and we just it's great that we have a chance to build him a new house.
Well, it is, and just to touch on that a little bit, that's me and you been here the 5 years previous.
That's right.
And involved in worship and things like that.
That's right.
You got to hear a lot of the sharing time and stories. But me personally being here so long, whether that's for better or worse. Hey, you want to keep it down back there?
Sorry.
This crowd, you're supposed to be respectful. The crowd is. It's Casey that's not. But I get to hear stories like that. But what I'm trying to get at is that one is you all have been great. You've been flexible.
Right.
Because you had initially planned on doing a different type of job,
right?
Essentially, but God had a different plan.
God had a different plan,
and this guy really needed this desperately.
Yeah.
And it just sometimes things just happen.
That's right.
And
God works it out.
So that's one job. I kind of anything
that's
that
right.
you're doing. Or?
So we're putting windows in for another lady that needs some new windows, that type of thing. Doing some painting in another place, and And then today we're also working on the trail. They got a trail here behind, and while we were working on that trail today, heard a bunch of snorting, and the lady I was with was sure we saw a bear.
Yeah.
You know, and we ran. Or at least she ran.
Yeah, she ran.
I was like, I wanted to go close and find out was it a bear or not.
Boy, Mike, boy, you really pushing your luck.
I know, but
that could have been a local girl. She might have hooked you right around the neck, just hugged you or anything.
Oh my gosh, Lord help us. Lord help us.
Now, where'd you say that was at?
Just go up the trail.
You'll find it.
Yeah, you go find it.
Yeah, up the trail. So you know, and that's something we don't put on the list as an option. Then people have a few extra folks and that type of thing, and then go up and work on it. That's great. Appreciate y'all doing that. Yeah. So now I guess this might be a little different than kind of what I asked some of the others, but of course you have the history we've already stated with the settlement and whatnot. But what is there anything feeling or happening or whatever that kind of draws you back to be in ministry and to visit Henderson Settlement, the area, not just Henderson Settlement, but this area?
Well, and to see all the wonderful work that continues to be done. It was great to see the summer rec program today. All the kids. It's like when I was here back, 10 years ago, there was just a slew of kids, and I'm like, you just assume they all graduate and there's not any more kids left.
Yeah.
But there was just a slew of kids today, and the continued ministry that continues to happen to with that summer rec program and things like the senior program. I got a chance to see my old friend Lewis Collins.
Oh yeah, Lewis.
And and he and I used to walk around these parts a lot, and to see what the seniors are still doing for someone like. For Lewis, and just to see all the great folk around here, and they're just doing some great stuff.
Well, we appreciate that.
Yeah,
and we really and truly appreciate your continuing to be a part of it. In a lot of different ways, and we've missed you since you've been gone, and you've been back a few times. I mean, this isn't your first trip back since then. It's always great to have you do that. So is there anything you want to leave us with before we shift you out and shift someone else in? Anything else you want to maybe say or anything like that?
Just keep up the good work, Jerry.
Hey, brother, go and try.
Okay.
God bless you, my friend. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right. So that was Mike Tupper and from the Gull Lake group, and we still appreciate him. So at this time, we're going to bring in Arletta. Come on in, have a chair, Arletta. Well, you can't actually have the chair. You can sit in it. We might need that a little later. So Arletta, so you're with the DB Works group from Indiana, is that correct?
That's right.
Yeah. Now, is this your first trip down, or have you been here before?
Oh no, this is third.
Really?
Third time down.
Yeah. Always with the DB Works Essential group.
No, I've been down with the 79 Methodist.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's nice. So, what kind of things are your group doing this week?
Well, there we are working on that lovely walkway from the gymnasium to the dining hall.
Oh yes. Now let's explain that just a little bit.
Okay.
So what they're doing there is, if you go from the community center or the gym down to the dining hall, you essentially walk down the little one-lane road that runs through the middle of campus. And for a few years now, the folks at the senior center said, we would love to have some type of walkway along the side there for the seniors to walk down and not be, in the road or maybe try to get away from a car or something and stumble over into a ditch that's right near that. So, that's been on the list for a number of years, and no one's even expressed an interest in it. But then you folks are doing that. And I've told you all this already. When they talked about that and we put it on the list, I could not envision what that was going to look like in my mind. I had an idea, but and it looks fantastic. That is going to be such a blessing for kids, adults, all kinds of folks that want to walk down through. They don't have to walk along that little
in the street or in the ditch, because we've already heard from a lot of the employees and the staff about how wonderful that's going to be for them.
Yeah. So that's the only job you're working on this week, as far as specifically. Yeah.
Yes, specifically, we started out with probably 9 people interested in coming, and we ended up with 5 of us. 2 of them plus myself as one of my family members. So, we're knocking it out.
Yeah. You're really moving along. I mean, you're almost done with it. You've got some rails and stuff, but you're right. The flooring basically is about done. Now, so you mentioned with your family. What's that like with bringing a couple of family members and being here? What's that dynamic like? Has that been working out pretty good?
Oh, it's been great for us. My daughter Shelby came with us this year.
And how old is Shelby?
She's 27.
Oh, wow. Man, 27. Wow.
27, yeah. So she's actually not working the whole month of July. She back home. She's a probation officer, and so
Man,
she.
That makes me nervous.
Yeah. Just see this little girl.
You should have shared that information like Sunday. Yeah, I've noticed she's been keep giving me the eye when I go by. She's holding up pictures and flipping through them. No, ain't that?
So no, she came down to see what it was all about because it's my third time down. It's Dave's, my husband, about 6 times. So
is this her? This her first time?
Her first time. She's newbie.
Nice, good,
Yeah.
good. She having a good trip?
Oh, she is.
Yeah. Dave's a great guy too. Yeah, now, Dave, is this Dave's third time, or has he's been coming more than that?
Oh, this is about his 6th time.
Yeah, I was thinking he'd been here a few more times, perhaps. Yeah, that's outstanding. So how's everything going? Has it been good?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's been great.
Good.
Yeah.
Now tell me something. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Sure.
I didn't ask Mike this question. I was afraid of what Mike might say. You don't know. So what's the food been like this week?
Oh gosh, when you work out there all day,
Yeah.
anything tastes good. But yeah, we.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring Mike back in.
No. Tell you the truth. I'm a clean eater, and I have been able to eat the meals.
Yeah, excellent. Because we get folks who will call us and say, hey, we've got folks that have a special diet or they have an allergy or something like that, and you want to know if we're able to accommodate that and that type of thing, and we try as best we can. When you've got 150, 160 people, whatever, it's a bit more challenging, but we definitely try to meet that. And some folks have nut allergies or whatever, and certainly we address that.
Oh, we just trade off our food. I'll take her broccoli. She can have my biscuit.
So how's the salad bar? We got a good salad
it's
bar.
Great.
We got a good salad bar.
Yes, that's
Good. I'm
great.
glad you like
Salad
it. Most
bar.
people seem to really, really enjoy that salad bar. So if you're out there and you're interested in coming, you heard it. You heard it from right here. You can a good salad bar.
Good
We can meet you if you got dietary needs. We can meet those.
Exactly.
Nice. Very good. So, if I had to ask you, and I don't have to, but I'm going to. But if I were to ask you, and what's one thing that you've taken from this experience of being here in the past? Maybe not just this week, but the 3 trips you've been here. What do you take from that? As far as I'm being on the work trip and the ministry here to settle.
Oh, I just enjoy getting to know the culture of the Appalachian country, and we made some good friends here. And actually, we met Connor, one of the locals, 8-year-old Connor.
Yeah.
He has been just a blessing to us, and we've learned from him, and he's learned from us. Yeah. And so it's just, giving to the community, and it's important to us.
Yeah. See, and to me, that's another one of those God things. You're doing a campus project, and oftentimes people think, well, I'm doing a campus project, I'm going to have less opportunity to connect with someone from the community. But then, that's, I would have never thought that you've been able to connect with them or something like that. That's one of those things that,
We're right there by the rec, right by the gym.
Yeah.
And I've been up visiting, and there's opportunities to go up and read to the children and work in the thrift store. So you don't have to have those big muscles to work on a construction project.
You heard it from Arletta. Yes, you heard that. Don't need big muscles. You don't need special skills. You might need a big mouth.
Well, it's like I can drive a screw, but this is my thing too. To talk to people and get to know people around here, and
it takes everything. Different people have different skills and opportunities to serve, and we need that.
And just to be able to share, it's down there, hammering into the deck, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to the big show.
Yeah. Boy, you sacrificed.
Sitting on air conditioning.
Yeah, there you go. Well, Arletta, it's been great. I thank you for coming on today. God bless you, and you have a good rest of the day and tomorrow.
Oh,
okay?
Thank you so much, Jerry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So that was Arletta. Woo-hoo! now we're going to bring in Jenny from St. Paul's, even though apparently she doesn't want anybody to know that.
No, I wore the shirt.
Oh boy,
St. Paul's shirt.
Yeah, you got that silent advertising. you don't have to shout or anything like that. You just so Jenny, welcome to the big show.
Thanks.
Big show. Yeah. So now is this your first trip here, or how many times you been coming?
I've probably been here around 7 times.
Really?
But I switched churches, so probably 4 churches.
Was that like a have-to case?
Oh, no.
Was that by
It was my
choice?
choice.
Okay.
It was my choice. But I love my other church
be
too.
careful, there's a probation officer. I just learned that. I don't know if you know.
This is my first trip with just adults. I used to be the youth director for 18 years.
Wow, that's a big change.
And so now I have adults.
Yeah.
So
are you really saying that you'd rather the kids are better?
Listen, Barb Weeman goes to our church.
She does.
Yes, Barb and Jerry go to our church.
Man, we don't want to shut down the big show with that.
And that's the first thing she said to me was, "Are the youth better or the adults?" And I was like,
"Yeah,
that's like asking me to pick my favorite child."
Yeah. We'll just let that float.
Yeah, we'll just let it float.
Leave that hanging.
Yeah.
We won't give a good answer on that. But anyway, so 7 years. So what kind of things are y'all doing this week?
So we have 2 community projects, and then we have a couple people on campus here. The community project, we are in a trailer, and we are fixing floors that have been rotted basically down to the ground.
Yeah.
And then the next job was in a trailer, and we are fixing the drywall, putting insulation. And we just happen to have a really good electrician with us.
Oh, yes, you do.
And found some electrical problems. So before they went ahead and put the drywall in.
That's shocking.
Yes. And they were able to get this lady's central air unit working.
Oh, really?
Yes. And so that was huge.
Yes.
Huge for her.
I am so glad.
And safely.
Yes. Well,
so
there's that little minor detail. Yeah.
So, and then we have a couple of ladies and a gentleman who is on campus. One's fixing motors. He's like on number 6 of 10 motors.
Yeah. Pressure washers, generators.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
tillers.
A couple are working in the thrift shop and the library.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Outstanding. Yeah, and and then another thing that your electrician did, and one of the other guys, is they put in, I think it was like 17 new LED lights in the thrift store.
Yes.
In the men's section, or the women's section in the front of the thrift store. So man, that looks so.
I told him it was a 4-day job. He said, "I'll get it done in 1."
Yeah, I was. They did a hype of them, and just by started out on Monday morning before lunch. They were done with hype of it. Man, we're going to have to bring these lights to them like one at a time. Slow them down. Just get this job way too quick. But that's great. So everything's been going good.
Very good.
So what's your opinion of the food?
I think it's really great because I've been on some mission trips where it's like a pack of peanut butter and jelly in a warm cooler all day. So the fact that we don't have to make any of the food, we can just come and the food is right there prepared for us is amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
Cooks do a fantastic job.
Yeah.
So I've asked a couple of food questions now. Let me ask you this. So are you staying in the mission dorm?
We're staying at Hope House.
You're staying at the Hope House. So that's for you folks that maybe don't know out there. We have the mission dorm, which was the general housing for most of the folks that come. But on occasion, folks will stay in one of the private housing facilities that can sleep up to 14, 16 folks. So you're staying at Hope House, which is one of those. So what's the facilities like that you're staying at?
It feels like luxury. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It is wonderful. You have beds. You have a opportunity to get away. Because I was bringing adults, I wanted to make sure that they got ample rest.
Sure.
And so it's been wonderful. We sat last night and played euchre till about 11 o'clock.
It wasn't Bob Euchre, was it?
No.
That's an old joke. Must be on the front row. Anyway, so that's really good, and I'm glad that helps. And when you got youth or something, they don't care whether they're sleeping on the floor.
They don't. Yes.
Or in a bed, but those adults, a lot of times, they really, especially if you got an all adult group.
Yes.
They really appreciate it.
They're a little bit more picky.
Imagine
in a good way. An absolutely good way.
In a
good way.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just got to be that way.
Yeah.
So that's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So the housing's been good, and the food's been good, and the jobs you feel like they've been, pretty rewarding?
Oh, absolutely. Our one homeowner that we're working, his wife had a stroke. And so her hospital bed is right at the front door. And so the fact that by tomorrow we're going to be able to move her back in her bedroom. She just I was hammering all day yesterday, laying down Luan. And I came out there and I said, am I bothering you with all the hammering? She says, oh, no, honey, you're giving me my bedroom back. And it was amazing. And so it was wonderful.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah.
So back to the housing. I lost my train of thought there for a minute, so I went off with another question. But so and what the reason I asked that about the housing is that oftentimes I hear groups come in or they'll call and interested in being here before.
Mm-hmm.
Say, hey, well, what's it like? So and there's something that is kind of the I don't know if it's typical or atypical, but oftentimes groups will say, well, we went to a place last year and we slept on a gym floor.
Yes, I've done that.
The floor of a church or something like that. So, we offer a little,
it's nice. There's a kitchen. You can bring snacks and different things like that. We have a lady who needs to come back and rest a little bit in the afternoon. So she's able to do that by working on campus. She can come over, lay down for a little bit and come back and work. And so, And last time, I have to share this.
Yeah.
Last time I was at Hope House.
Yeah.
It was because the dorms were filled to capacity and I had 5th and 6th graders.
Oh.
And so the last time I came, I had 5th and 6th graders at Hope House, which is also fun.
Yeah.
So if you have maybe a group of younger kids, it's also a great time.
Yeah.
It rained all day. So we were painting. So we played Monopoly for the whole day, which they don't get to do that anymore. But it was also the year that we had a rattlesnake over in the greenhouse jump across our compost bin.
Cut.
But it was great. I mean, it was great.
Yeah, man, you took that in a whole different direction tonight. I thought that was.
The first thing you said to us was, well, did you kill it?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, that it's great big.
It was huge.
Yeah,
we took pictures. Yeah, we took pictures.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
So I told my adults that, last time I stayed here, that we ran into a rattlesnake.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And we was asking, if she got pictures and everything, because we thought we might need that for church.
Oh, so loud.
Not buying into that, Casey?
No, not buying into that.
You want hey, Blue? No, don't easy, Blue. I saw your eyes twitching back there. Calm down back there. So it's been a good week.
Wonderful.
So this is 7 trips. So what keeps you coming back?
I try to explain it. It's the perfect opportunity for people of all ages. And all skill levels. I don't think I'm very good construction wise, but I love not ministering, but kind of ministering to the people of the community.
You definitely
and so I always tell people that you need a good combination of both. We need our great electrician, our great carpenters, but we also need people that are willing to make relationships with the people.
Sure,
so it's a perfect setting for that.
Yeah,
So
we appreciate that.
Thanks.
I hope you've had a good week.
We've had a wonderful week.
Excellent. God bless you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And thank you for being on the Big Show.
Thanks.
All right, so we've got another. All right, so we've got Gabe. Come on up, Gabe. We got Gabe from Christ UMC in Lafayette, Indiana. And Gabe, how's it feel to be on the Big Show?
Pretty great.
Now listen. Now let's put this out there. I want to make sure you're aware of two things.
Okay.
One is now that you're on the Big Show, when you go back home, the ladies
Really?
may be on you like a chicken on a June bug.
All right.
yeah. You seem pretty disturbed by that.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'll take it.
Oh, it's good. It's a good thing. Yeah. Now, and the second thing is did you know we had a parole officer here?
No, I didn't.
All right. Yeah, if you need to lay low, I'll be back in there.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
That's where I'll be too. Because I'm not going back up on the hill for a while.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous about that. Parole officer. I'm gonna go out to the post office, see if my picture's posted out there.
I think
So-
I saw it actually.
Did you? Yeah. Well, Gabe, it's how's your week been?
It's actually been super fun.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of things you all doing this week?
Well, we are we're re-skirting and re-siding parts of a trailer and rebuilding some stairs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now that skirting, oftentimes people will ask us about, we used to call, when we put our list together, we'd call that underpinning. You know, around it's kind of a local, how people have a description of putting skirting around there. But also, you know, we put that on a list of people say, hey, we'd like to do that underpinning, but you know, we don't want to crawl under a trailer or something, think it's actually,
Right.
some people hear see that, and in their mind they think it's about bracing up a trailer. So we had to change it to the skirting, and then people seem to adopt more of those because it was more obvious than what it was. So how difficult is that?
It's really not that bad. You just pop the top on, like the top section and the bottom section, and then slide them on in.
Got the panels to put in there?
Yeah, you just slide them on
cut
in.
them to length and whatever they need to be. Yeah, that's a good job. And that one reason I bring that up, since you said that, is because that's a job that we often recommend to folks. They think, well, we don't have a lot of building skill, but we'd like to do some type of community project. That is a great job. You don't have to have a whole lot of skill. It's quick to learn.
Yeah, it's super easy.
And it's just a little measuring and cutting, and works out pretty good. So you enjoying that?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Good.
It's hot, but it's
well, you're here in July. It's hard to avoid
True.
that. You should have been here last week. Let's not talk about hot.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a hot last week. I saw 2 rabbits go down the street with a canteen in their back. It was rough. Hot.
Well, that shut down the show.
Boy.
Come on.
People in the room going, what's that mean? I
know.
don't get it. You think about that. You'll call me up next week and say, ha, boy, that was a good one.
Give me a little bit.
Yeah, come back. Yeah. Anyway, so is this your first trip?
This is my second trip. I was here about this time last year.
Same church?
Yep.
I get that some people, they kind of change churches.
I like that group.
Yeah. Don't be pointing things out. Easy now, easy. So it's been a good week. So is that the only job you're doing? Is that skirting and the steps and that type of thing?
Yeah, we have a few people staying back, helping in like with their store and stuff.
Yeah. And that's really important. That we've had a whole lot of stuff come in the past couple 3 weeks, and and there's only like 3 ladies that work up there.
And they were telling me about massive mounds of clothes.
Yeah, it's just really, and so to get people, work campers come in and can sort through that and kind of bring that down quickly, because we've had other people call and say, hey, they don't have those everywhere.
No, they're not.
It's kind of something like to this area.
I love it.
People love those. Yeah, they're we lost our connect. Oh, we're reconnected.
Hey.
Sorry, we went back down there.
Talking moonshine.
I know
you got cut off.
I know what caused that. It was either all these girls logging in,
Oh,
because you're on here, or we got that parole officer.
she must be hacking.
Checking that. I'm pretty nervous about that. We just want to know what's going on. So the food's good, and are y'all staying in the mission dorm?
Yes, we are.
Now tell us about that. So we had this one group, this lady that's with us, and she was Jenny, and she was talking about staying in that private housing. So what's it like staying in the mission dorm?
So it's actually like one giant family, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like a rivalry between the top and the bottom. Because,
Floors, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, especially when you're going to bed because it's stomping and stuff. But
I'm beginning to think maybe on Sunday nights, or I should not say anything about don't be stomping or doing, because the people downstairs hear all that. I think people do that just to irritate.
usually you're too tired to notice, though.
Really?
You just fall right asleep.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. So that so you have a bed and
Mhm.
and a mattress and
Yeah, and there's blankets too.
blankets. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have a
so
little blanket.
bringing
at the
out
end.
there's always
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
I think I have about 6.
Bathrooms and showers are nice and all that. So you're in good shape with that.
Yeah,
Excellent.
always hot water.
Yeah. Oh well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We may need to fix that for tomorrow evening.
Okay.
You go in, turn the
Cold
hot water
showers.
heaters off. Hey, enough of that. So it's would you come back?
Oh
This
yeah,
is-
I'm
I think this
coming
is-
back next year.
Excellent. Well, good. I like that. I take that as a promise, not a threat.
I promise I'll be here.
Listen, don't be making threats. I know this parole officer, and she looks kind of soft, but she's been working on this big ground deck like thing all week. Yeah, she driving nails and putting in screws like nobody's
Oh.
business.
All right.
And she's a parole officer. Did I say that?
Yeah.
So what? So this is your second trip again, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So what? So it was last year you was here.
Yep.
Okay. So when this trip come up this year, what was it that made you want to come back again?
Well, just everything really. So, you work
Mhm.
and then you come here, and when you're done working, you have all the other kids my age and stuff
Mhm.
to go play basketball or to go
Yeah.
run around.
Yeah. So we have a little bit of programming, like maybe an hour an evening or something,
Mhm.
and then the rest of the time, it's just like free time, like you say to do whatever, the group can determine, if they were specific, something they want to do. If you want to just say, well, go play basketball or
You have a
socialize,
live bluegrass
whatever.
band too.
Oh, live bluegrass.
Yeah,
You like that?
I love that.
Yeah, they're really good.
Love it.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that. So, would you come back again? You said you already come back next year.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm gonna sign myself up.
Yeah, man, I like the sound of that. I got a big question for you.
What's that?
Yeah. What do you think about this crew in here? The audience.
Well, they're all staring at me right
Yeah,
now.
are they?
So I feel like there's something in my teeth or something.
No, there's nothing. It's probably me. Yeah. I mean,
There's something in your teeth.
something-
No,
there's something in my teeth. Yeah. We're not going to specify what that might be. We're going to leave it alone. That could be a multitude of options. So well, it's Gabe. It's been outstanding having you. And how's it feel to have been on the HSBS, the
I
Henderson
feel like-
Settlement Big Show?
been an honor.
An honor.
Yep.
Well, you should be, my friend, because I'm
Thank
honored
you.
to have you on the Big Show.
Well, thank you.
God bless you. I look forward to seeing you again next year.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, man. How about that? Boy, it has been a big day so far, but we're not finished. I know what you're thinking. Man, what else can they bring out of the woodwork to top this show off, to finish it off? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to bring out. Nothing. Actually, wrong. Casey, come on over here, Casey. We got my co-host here.
Yeah, I dressed up
Yeah.
today for this one.
Now listen, I see that. I see that. You really
Came right off the job, and here I am. And
you
it's a
wound
little warm out there, and
you wound up tighter than $2
yeah,
Yes, you are. Now listen. I've been kind of keeping my eye on Blue in the background.
yes, yeah. He's been a little nervous and twitchy.
He has, but I think he's getting a little bored. He looks a little sleepy.
Does he?
Yeah, I look in those eyes. He got that glassy look.
Kind of like what I got right now too.
Kind of like you. Hey.
Because I've been listening to you yammer on for like
Me?
talk to.
I just
But
been
the
asking-
other people were very interesting. Yeah, just let them sit and talk.
Hey.
What?
Hey, do you know there's a probation officer?
Yes, I did. And I've been giving her names.
Have you?
Yeah.
She's gonna be a busy girl.
Yours was at the top of the list. Let me tell
I was
you.
at the top and the bottom.
Well, there were different
In
lists.
case you missed me.
Those were two different
Yeah,
lists.
oh,
That one you're
okay.
at the top of and one you're
Yeah,
at the
well,
bottom of. Yeah.
Whatever.
You know how
So
lists go.
what's going on? We're gonna make this quick. We've been going a long time.
Yes, we've been going a long time. Real quick, the people out at the White Oak are doing real good out there. They're building some stuff.
Hey, John Booth.
Here, you want to read them on here? They're closer.
Yeah.
That's why I brought that over.
People don't want.
Because when you lean in like that, it's kind of scary.
I'm ready for a haircut.
Yeah. Those people need to come visit so we can get some haircuts. We
Yeah.
got a lot of people waving at us there. We got to wave back at them. Can you read their names?
Oh yeah, John Booth. I'm so glad to see you on here, John Booth. We miss you guys. And let's see, Anita out there. Good to see you, Anita. And Nada. Oh man, Nada joins us every week.
Yeah.
That is great. We
And
appreciate
she
that.
made a comment about the
Says
kitchen.
kitchen is awesome, working with dietary needs.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They
Thank you. Let's see, Christine. Hey, Christine, you sent me an email about volunteering, and I failed to answer that. I haven't forgotten you. I just not prioritized.
He's been
you
trying to
yet.
stay one step ahead of the
I'm
parole
sorry.
officer.
I know you're out there. I'll be getting in touch with you. So, see, you missed Connor too. Oh, we worked on his fort last month. Oh,
Yeah.
how about that?
Yeah.
Connor, now listen, Connor's cutting into some of this.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have to
Connor.
interview Connor one of these
yeah. I
times.
thought I knew who Connor is, but maybe I don't.
Oh, I don't
We're
know.
gonna have to check that stuff out. Cletus Jones, hello out there, and Cheryl, hey, how you doing out there? Let's go back up. Mike Feely is watching, but he who knows?
Yeah.
He may just have it turned on, just
Yeah.
off somewhere else.
Could be. You never know.
Hey, Pamela Clark, Jerry's interviewing in eyeglasses. Oh no, I'm not. That's a figment of your imagination.
I was going to point that out to you when I saw it, but then I thought, we'll just let that one go.
Oh, let's see. Hey, damn, Chuko out there. Good to see you.
Did you get through them all?
I think I saw everybody so far.
All right, so now back to me.
Back to you, Casey.
Yeah,
So,
back to me.
so what's going on?
Well, we're progressing with stuff here at the greenhouse. We'll be getting mums pretty soon. The newsletter's going to go out. I've got one of my grandkids here with me this week, and she's here at the office today, keeping everybody. She's supervising
Oh,
today.
she is. Is that what that was?
Yeah. People think she's just here playing and having fun, but she's taking notes
Yeah.
for
That's
to
good.
see
office.
for the
Yeah,
probation.
yeah.
Oh,
we gotta watch that.
we see how that goes.
I know how that is. That's not good.
You love your grandma,
Not
don't
good
you?
at all.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Is she? Yeah. So now listen. We had a from Mike Feely
Yeah.
before the show started. He said be sure and let the good folks out there know that the those who have donated to or purchased the frisbee golf
Oh,
things,
yep.
that they are beginning to set those up. They go, hey, hold on here, wait on, look out here, boy. We've been attacked by
A munchkin.
an unlocal girl. How are you today?
Good.
Good. All right. So you hang in there. You stay with us. So those we're putting those up so that the youth can begin using those. So we just want to let you folks out there that purchase some of those know that we appreciate that, and those are in action. And
They are great fun.
Yes, they are. That's what I hear. I wouldn't know personally.
Well, I throw things in them, and
Oh, do you?
and it's fun.
But it's supposed to be frisbees. It's
Well,
not supposed to be like garbage.
yeah, but it falls through. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoes,
Anyway.
anything you
Now,
can throw in there.
so anything else you want to add? You've been helping me out at White Oak at work camp.
Yes.
Got that group from Georgia out there. Wonderful folks.
Yes,
Love
the
those-
food
love
down
those
there
guys.
is good too.
Good
I
folks.
eat there, I eat here. My complaint here is there's not enough desserts.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, but the apple crisp today. What do you think about that apple crisp today?
That was
Yeah,
good.
So,
yeah.
so you're saying they have a lot of dessert out at White Oak?
Yeah, they have a nice dessert every day. Sometimes we don't always get one here.
I'm gonna have to go out there.
Yeah.
Well, on Tuesdays they don't do much dessert for
Oh, that's
Tuesday
right.
supper because
Because
they
you
do
have
the
the ice
homemade
cream.
ice cream.
Right.
It's kind of we're working in force with the women's group.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And late they said, man, I like that some dessert. Think I'll go get some of that ice cream.
Yep. Make a little donation so we
Donate.
can send them ladies
Throw me in
on a trip.
quarter, throw me in 50 cents, maybe $1.
Women-
They take checks.
Women don't sound like that.
Well, maybe it's not a woman that's saying it. Could be one of us.
Well, you got called on that one, didn't
Yeah,
you?
called out
Yeah.
right here.
Gotta
On,
use your girl
Voice
voice.
the next
right,
time.
right here on my shoulder.
Like, I want to go get some of that there.
There
Some of
you
that
go.
there ice
You feel better about that?
Okay.
All right.
Gotta have
So
credit.
anyway, now, so we're going to wrap this up. We've been
Yes.
going for a long time, and we appreciate you joining us. Next week, really, this has been fantastic. This has probably been our biggest.
Biggest
Big
big
show.
show.
I said the BB is.
Yeah.
The HSBB is.
Yeah.
Biggest.
And every time we said it was award winning, everyone laughed, and that's not funny. That's
we did win
it's
an
true.
award.
yeah.
Come
Well,
in third. We
place.
come in third place with United Methodist Communications.
Yeah, out of
Yeah,
45 people.
That's pretty
Hold,
impressive.
hold it down there.
Of course, I think they had like two entries.
Yeah,
We come in third.
it could be.
No, actually, they had like 45.
Yeah, they
60,
did.
something like that.
Yeah.
We got third out. So
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
we
but-
paid them judges well, didn't we?
Yeah, shoot, I tell you, that's the reason we ain't got no dessert. We're sending it to them. Tell you what. But next week, be with us. If you know Mike Feely, he's going to be on the show, and he has a special announcement that most people already know about. That he's going to be leaving us.
But it's
here
good to hear it
at
right from
at
him.
the end of next week, and he'd just like to say, I think, a few words to the folks out there, and that
Yeah.
he appreciates you and that kind of thing. So we
Right.
can hear that from Mike. So join us next week, 1 p.m. Thursday, right here on the Henderson Settlement Big Show. God bless. We'll see you then.